Gossip in the workplace. You know, there's this gym I go to, and I've always been the type of person that I'm going to read body language more than verbal language, because body language is 70% of communication. A person can come up to you and say, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" and have a fake smile on their face. And then as soon as they walk away, you just turn around real quick. As soon as they walk away, all of a sudden you see the whisper storms and the pointing and the laughing and whatever. But when they were talking to you and everything was calm and smiling, and they seemed like as if they was interested in you, but now they're gossiping. And then this person is in your life and they're coming back and forth and back and forth, in and out of your life. And you know that they're being fake, but then you have to put the fake smile on, and then you get wrinkles because you have the fake smile and it's so tight on your face, right? Everybody is gossiping. And don't get me wrong, I've been guilty of this too, and sometimes still guilty of this, but I had to slap some sense into myself sometimes, because I'm like, it's not being beneficial to me at all. Even some religions it's a sin to gossip, because a lot of the times people come up with their own, what's the word I'm looking for here, versions of people's stories. If someone haven't seen a person in a while, we haven't seen them. Maybe they're fighting. Maybe they're getting divorced, or maybe this, or maybe she's pregnant, or maybe this, or why are they dodging us? Oh, they have a new car, but maybe they got the car on credit, but then this is that and this is that. But look at that person over there working out. Like, oh, they're not doing the proper form. They think they're all that. I look at this. And a lot of the times it's made up stuff, because the people that are gossiping don't know much about the person they're talking about, because they're not talking to them. They're talking to other people behind their back, and they're coming up with their own version of what. I've been in situations, where I've came in and I could totally see people judging me on what they think I look like and what I'm going to be in their own version. And that could be TV. That could be something they read in the book, something they saw in a movie, whatever it is. And they come up with their opinion. And then they start chatter. I mean, it's to the point now where, like, I was in the gym working out, and these two guys I'm over there jumping rope, and they're gossiping. And I see them doing it, and they're pointing, laughing, pointing. I'm like, these guys suck at gossiping, because they're looking at me, looking away, laughing, looking at me, looking away. So finally I went over and I said, guys, do you understand the power? No, I know what I said. I said, what is more powerful? Verbal communication or nonverbal communication? And immediately it was like, nonverbal, hands down. And then I walked away. And now they're looking at each other. So pay attention to this. Here's what happened. I walked away, and instead of verbal talking like they were doing, they started texting each other. Like, one guy would text, and I'm talking about they're standing like 3 feet from each other. The other guy would text, put the phone back in his pocket. Then the other guy would pick up his phone. Then he would text. And I'm like, now the young generation is gossiping on text. So text now is the new gossip. A husband and wife can sit at a table at a restaurant and gossip about whoever's in the restaurant by text. That's what we became. I mean, Dave Ramsey has a no gossip policy at his workplace. If anybody hears anyone gossiping about the other, I think he would give them about 2 to 3 warnings, and after that, they're fired. I think that is one of the most brilliant things ever, because think about it. At the workplace right now, there are people talking about the boss. Everybody talks about the boss. And then when the boss comes in, the rolling of the eyes happen. If the employee, something, whatever, such and such sleeping with such and such. Oh, such and such was a little too tipsy at the Christmas party. And what it does is it actually creates a negative vibe in the work culture. So for all you wannabe entrepreneurs out there, or those of you who are already entrepreneurs, I can tell you right now, you're going to have to stop that immediately. Because that negative talk, which is probably about 90% false, can be a virus in your company. And if you're the ones that participate in this kind of chatter, stop it. Because a lot of it, now I want to leave with this, a lot of that negative talk happens because people don't feel great about themselves. And instead of fixing themselves, they would rather put someone else down. Now, what I just described to you is probably what the majority of people are doing. It's easy to be mediocre. It's easy not to go after your passions. And a lot of the times, people outside want to know, are you going for your passion? And they want to know all the details. Please tell me exactly, day by day, what's going on. And then they're waiting. And they'll come up to you with this fake conversation. Hey, how's it going? Oh, it's going great. Well, what is about this thing? Oh, it's fine. And then when you leave, oh, I wonder how's it going. Hey, check the Facebook. Hey, what do you know about this? And they start the investigation. Meanwhile, they're not working on themselves at all. They're so busy staying in the comfort zone and spending time on you that they can't focus on themselves. Meanwhile, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months pass, and they're still standing still. You know, and I know I'm going to say this, but I'm getting into this because I think this is such an important topic. You know, that's why I don't do the high school reunions. I'm like, first of all, most of the time, all a high school reunion is people want to see how you're doing. But not how you're doing like your well-being. Did you make it? The ones that they picked on, did you make it? Oh, you're a doctor now? Or and the ones that were so popular, you're big now? And then it's like this thing. Because when I was a kid, I basically, related to you on that level as a kid. But now, 20, 30 years, we have nothing in common, especially if we have seen each other. Now, let me take you back. Some of you may have families and things like that, and some may go that same path. But a lot of the times, some people are only meant to be in your life for a season. And then you move on and you do other things. You grow. Maybe you went to Paris or all over overseas and learn a new language and learn how to play an instrument and receive the degree and open a business. And now this person over here who hasn't did those things, now you're like, okay, do I go down to his level? He come up to mine? Or how do we have a happy, meet in the middle? And this is, but see, and then some people will say, well, you're stuck up now. You're different. No, I've changed. And I hope you've changed for the better. And that's just who I am now. It's nothing against you. I'm just different. So that's the thing. This gossip thing, guys, I'm telling you, and gals, because when I say guys, I mean both. Sometimes I do this whole male power thing, but and I'm not that way, by the way. But yeah, it has to stop. I promise you, if you spent less time on that and focusing on what you're not doing for your brand or whatever you're trying to do, man, you won't have time to worry about what someone else is doing. So, with that said, guys, thank you. I really went in on that one. I like that topic because I think that's a big one. So, with that said, guys, thank you. Until next time, signing off.